What's good, people? It's the Rap Roundtable here. Your boy Jarv, the Rap Snob, Diddy the Balance, the homie Mace. We just need y'all to like, share, and subscribe when you tap into the videos. We're trying to reach eventually 10K subs, and with your help, we can definitely do that. Especially people who watch the videos and don't sub. You watching, we appreciate it, but the subs help us run it up even more. For our people who are already sub, make sure you hit that bell right next to the subscribe option. Pick all. When you pick all, it allows us to feed you what you need to get from us immediately. If you don't hit all, you'll get it when YouTube decides to give it to you. But if you hit all, you get the streams, you get the community posts, you get our regular uploads, you get everything. Hit all, help us run these numbers up, build a Rap Roundtable brand. Tap in with us. Peace.
The Rap Roundtable.
Yes, sir. The Rap Roundtable returns with another edition, another rendition, another installment of the vaunted Lunch Hour. It's your boy Jarv alongside the Rap Snob.
What up, what up?
Alongside OVO Dini.
Yo.
Alongside OVO Mace, the capo himself.
Yes, sir.
You know what I mean? Today is definitely Drake Day at the Rap Roundtable, allegedly. We got to talk about the homie Esco. This guy, every time you think he's going to take a break, he's going to disappear for a second, go back into album mode where we don't see him for a minute. He's staying in the headlines from Magic 2 to the Hip Hop 50 produced show by Master Pill. Now he's back in with more photo ops, more studio ops. Word is he's in a studio with DaBaby. Like I'm perplexed. Stin, what? Huh?
P.E.D. Nas.
Okay.
CMOS Nas.
Shit.
I don't know what other enhancements he's on right now.
Hey.
But apparently that man don't sleep right now. He just stay in the studio and stay outside. And apparently he's been spotted in the studio with DaBaby and Ab-Soul. Listen, man, I'm here for all of that. The Baby link up seems a little weird, a little off. But look, as long as Nas is collaborating with other spitters, I'm here for it. And I'm excited to hear what might possibly come out of it. A Nas Ab-Soul collab to me would be phenomenal, right? It's another example of different generations of spitters getting together. Listening to Ab-Soul, I'm sure Nas has been somebody that's influenced him heavily. You know what I mean? And I might even be here for Nas and DaBaby collab. Look, DaBaby, we all know DaBaby's been struggling out here lately. He has not been putting out hot fire music, you know what I mean? But we all agree, right? Whether we like his music or not, the boy can spit. DaBaby is a spitter, you know what I mean? He might have that same flow every single time, but that man can rap his ass off. So if anybody can maybe set DaBaby back in the right direction creatively, maybe the boy Nas might be the one to do it. I don't know, man, but I'm here for all of it, man. If something comes out of these studio sessions, I'm super excited to hear it.
Wow. To say the Rap Snob with a change of heart, I'm completely surprised.
What you mean?
I didn't think you'd be excited for Nas and DaBaby. You know what I mean? That's not on my bingo card. You know what I mean?
Listen, I've always maintained DaBaby can spit. I've said it since the very beginning of this podcast.
Okay.
The music, here and there. You know what I mean? I'll take it or leave it sometimes, but as far as skill wise, boy can spit. You know what I mean? So.
Yeah, fair play.
I fuck with it.
Deanie, talk to me, bro.
For me, I can't lose with this, man. As the resident solo fan at the table, and Nas being like one of the greatest rappers to ever touch a mic, I mean, you really can't lose as far as on paper. I really want to hear what the music sounds like, but I'm very excited about this. I thought this was something that was supposed to happen a long time ago, but we're here now. Nas is in the groove. P.E.D. Nas, as you said, Ginseng Nas.
Ginseng Nas, yes.
He's in a, you know what I'm saying? King Kobaloba Nas. He's in a great vibe, and I'm loving what I'm seeing. As far as DaBaby, what I'm really hoping from DaBaby, man, is that the New York energy has been rubbing off. He's been fucking with 50 and Busta on the tour. You know what I'm saying? So I'm hoping that now he's rocking out with Nas, that the New York energy, the culture, the way we do shit is kind of being passed down to him. And like, as you stated, Sim, with the continuous repetitive flow, you know what I'm saying? We always gave him his props. Some people bought stock a long time ago. Shout out to the boy, you know what I'm saying? 100% stock was bought. But yeah, I think this is great. I think this is great for hip hop, man. Like you said, DaBaby's been jammed up in some situations, so it's great to see him getting around real rappers. You know what I'm saying? Busta Rhymes is a rapper. Salute to 50. Nas is the rapper. So it's great to see, man. I just hope some great music comes out of it. I don't want it to be like salute to Kobe when Kobe got Dwight. You know what I'm saying? I don't want it to be like that. I wanted to. I need power.
Kobe slander on Kobe.
No Kobe
Disgusting,
slander.
baby.
No Kobe slander. Greatest GOAT.
There we go.
But we
don't bring up the Dwight years.
But it's the Dwight. It was
like
Dwight.
that.
It wasn't Kobe though. You see what I'm saying?
How did we get here? I don't even understand.
It's Bean Day. I'm showing love to Bean.
I got
I'm showing love to Bean. It's Bean Day. I'm showing love. But yeah, I'm looking forward to this, man. I'm really excited about this.
Man, also maybe Hit Boy will be involved in it somehow too.
I would definitely think so. I would definitely think so. I think they're still going.
It's a given.
The game started the game, right?
I'm just saying for the baby's sake. You know what I mean? Like other preschool.
You don't
first beat.
Oh, so you think that Hit Boy being around is gonna make DaBaby better? Well, I mean, think about what DaBaby did next to Kanye on Donda.
Right. Yeah.
Get around some real niggas.
I mean,
Marty Ma in the cut.
Salute the
Well, base, what it is.
all right, so we're gonna break this down. Ab Soul and Nas sounds like, just like Dean said, on paper, that sounds like the perfect song. I'm not going, man. They could on lyrically, they could weave the same type of picture. You know what I mean? Topically, I can see them both getting on the same type of shit, whether it's introspection, whether it's just showing off, whether it's some story time type shit. That sound like, on paper, that sound like a great song. I'm not gonna lie, especially over Hit Boy, like y'all mentioned. Hit Boy from the West, so Hit Boy Ab Soul, like, come on, that would be crazy. Sin, the mayor of the round table, but before he was the mayor of the round table, he wasn't Syrian. So Hit Boy, I mean, DaBaby and Nas, no way. There's no way nobody wants to hear that. No.
You don't see it? They said that about Nas in 21.
You're not buying it?
True.
21 was good though. Before he went to like, come on now. Like, you say he need to get off the preschool beats, but what happened when we shared him over public service announcement in the chat? What happened when we heard him when he's just rapping at the beat, just, you know what I mean?
That's the point.
In 86 shit, just fighting the fucking beat, nigga. Like, rushing that motherfucker, man. Like, no way.
Yo, chill.
What they gonna rap about? What
came out
the beat
lumped up
gonna
like
sound like?
Damn.
Bro, that
Like
shit
Martin
was
versus who was it? Martin versus Hagler, was it?
Hearns, Tommy Hearns.
Tommy Hearns.
And DaBaby was
Hitman Hearns.
Listen, man, if we thought that Eminem EPMD 2 verse was bad, DaBaby and that shit would be epically bad. That shit would be the worst song of this series, nigga. Nobody wants to hear DaBaby, bro. Like, let's not convince ourselves. Let's not convince ourselves that this will be good. No way.
Listen, I didn't say it would be good. I said hopefully, because DaBaby's been struggling out here. Hopefully that Nas energy and, like Deanie said, that New York energy might rub off on him. Pause.
Thank you.
Light a fire
in the right way, and you know what I mean. Get him back on the right track. You know what I mean. I'm just being hopeful.
That's the goal. That's the hope.
I'm being hopeful because again, like there's the foundation of that he can actually rap, and he can rap very well. You know what I mean. So there's that foundation there. I'm hoping he could build on that and get the right energy from the right people.
And Hit Boy production is pretty much like unidentifiable, bro. It can go any which way. So he might have something in tuck that's perfect for him. You know.
Yeah, but you do not want Nas
Yes.
rapping on one of them DaBaby boppy ass corny.
No,
beats.
Right.
You don't,
No,
you don't
definitely
want, you don't want Hit Boy
Anything that
trying to
would
get
work
DaBaby
for
on his
DaBaby.
move.
We want DaBaby to follow Nas's
All
mode
right,
as
yes.
opposed to, you know.
That's what
Yes.
I'm saying.
Yeah.
But
And I
again,
was just trying to give y'all the examples that when he tried that East
Mace
Coast shit,
don't
that shit
believe
was
it.
pure garbage, bro. Like, let's keep it a buck right now.
We
man.
gotta keep
All right.
it a buck. But
Come on.
you know, I'm leery. I'm with Mace on this one. I'm leery of DaBaby, only because that PSA beat did beat his ass. Like, he had no chance. And what's even scarier about that experience is he rapped that way on that beat on purpose. That's the fucked up part of it. That's been kicking my ass since I heard it. Like, why did you do that?
Yo.
Nobody in the studio said, yo, fam, like, you know what I mean? Don't do that. Yo, bro, that you off beat. Yo, bro, I know the bars is there, but this is not it, bro. And he made a video for it. Just like, he really continued the journey with this bad freestyle. You dig? But I will say, as far as being a bail bondsman, you know what I'm saying? I gotta do that for DaBaby. He's been teetering back. He's slowly escaping the cancel, like, black zone. I forgot the negative zone that he was in for a second. Whatever that space is that General Zod got stuck in the
Phantom Zone.
The Phantom Zone. Thank you. He's escaping the Phantom Zone piece by piece, right? And I think getting next to some OGs like a Nas. Sometimes, you know, like, remember, that was a narrative around DaBaby for a second. It was like, yo, you gotta get around some real niggas. You gotta get around some OGs. You're making a lot of bad decisions. I seen on social media the other day, his daughter that he had with Danny Lay, she had a birthday party. They was together at the birthday party, looking very happy, co-parenting. So maybe DaBaby is finally escaping the canceled Phantom Zone, and his people are making better decisions. Because after that PSA freestyle, we didn't hear anything. And I think he had a record that popped off. He ended up at Summer Jam,
the Fireman
in New York City. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like DaBaby's making the right decisions. And again, like I said earlier, when he was on Kanye's album, that was it Jail? Is that the one with that had Hove and DaBaby? Yeah. He showed when you put him on expert production and he gets guided by the right people.
He's busy.
He gets busy. There's an argument to be had that he had a better verse than Hove on the same beat. You know what I'm saying? There's a very strong argument, in fact. So with that being said, and it's not like Hit Boy and Nas is like beat maker make beat, rapper rap. Like, they're curating music. So everything that they do as far as features, if we are in fact getting this, is very intentional. And I think being in the studio together, because I think Sin and I, one of us talked about it the other day, where we was like, how come you don't get the back and forth no more? And then somebody was like, because everything is being emailed.
Right, yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Said that. Yeah.
Being inside the studio creates a certain aesthetic where the curation is going to be top tier, because you have real niggas telling you this is good, this is good, this is bad, this is bad. Because if Nas tell you shit, or Busta Rhymes or Hove or Kanye tell you shit is whack, you ain't finna argue with them. You gonna take that. But if your homie that just rolls your splits for you tell you shit is not it, you're not listening to that nigga.
Facts.
So
you just hit him up with $100 real quick to get some food. You know what I mean?
So from that perspective,
make it work.
I'm excited. Absol, he performed fourth quarter last year. He dropped a fire album. Period. You know what I'm saying? There's no surprises with Absol. This is a layup of a collaboration. You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
Like we already know what to expect. I'm not saying this is Nas at AZ level as far as skill wise, but to me, it's in the same vein with two thoughtful, thought-provoking, high-level lyricists get together to collab who are good at. There you go, Sin. And they're gonna get together and they're gonna make some fire. I'll take it a step further, and I throw this back to the panel. If this is for a Nas album, I'm kind of excited because, like, Sin always talks about the roller coaster ride of KD3. Now you're bringing in these young guys who have completely different vibes. If this is for a Nas album, I'm excited to see what route are we going with these kind of collaborations. So, Sin, I throw it to you. Like, do you think this is like the burgeoning steps of another roller coaster ride for Nas?
I don't know if I go that far. I don't want to speculate too heavy on the quality of the music that's going to come out of it. But it definitely piques my interest if let's say both of these collaborations end up on the next album. right?
Mm-hmm.
That's a very, you know, sort of wide spectrum of artists and sound. You know what I mean? So he might be trying to stretch himself sonically. Pause.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry. He might be trying to expand sonically even more so than maybe he did on Magic 2. You know what I mean? So
maybe that's the challenge.
Yeah, maybe he might be just, you know, challenging himself to, you know, bring more of that youth energy into the mix. You know what I mean?
That's a fact. Dini, what do you think about the idea of a Nas album with these young spitters bringing completely different vibes to the table?
I think it's dope, man. It gives me vibes of when Ferg, you know what I'm saying, in 5 he got with him for Spicy. When what's my son? ASAP Rocky got with him for Wave Guard, shit like that. So everything he's been doing with the youth, pause, has been been good. So keep it coming, pause, man. I just want good music. That's all I want.
Mason, I won't ask you the repetitive question, but what I will ask is, if not DaBaby, then who would you prefer to get that spot next to Nas?
That's a good question. That's do a curveball with that one. If I could have anybody that Nas be on the song with, you know, there's been much speculation recently about a particular artist. You know what I mean? They're alive, but you won't win that Nas wants to work, that Nas could potentially work with. I don't think that artist fits his vibe that much either. I would like to see Nas and Kenny on a record, to be honest with you at this point. Like, come on now. Like, that's, I feel like
fall out of this chair, bro.
Just depends on the type of Kenny we get, man.
You know what I mean?
If it's Mr. Mid, keep that, bro.
Wow,
don't play with this Kenny shit, boy.
I was not prepared for that.
Come on, man.
I don't want it, bro.
Any
That's the
next to
for
Nas
me.
would be
Nas
amazing.
and Kenny need to meet on a record.
From QB to Compton, that'd be fire. Ain't gonna be no
as long as I'm not getting what I got with him and Baby Keem the other day. As long as I'm not getting that, I'm straight, bro.
You don't want Nas on that hillbilly vibe?
Nah, we don't. I don't want anybody on that hillbilly vibe. They can always keep that.
Number one. That's number one. That's for sin. Number two, Dean, the easy layer, Lupe. We need Nas and Lupe on the track.
Now we're talking.
Yeah.
Now we're talking.
Okay,
That's the move.
I like that.
Nas and Kendrick would be better.
That's a moment. Nas and Kendrick. That's a moment.
That's a clash
I
of
just
the
want to see
Titans.
Deep's face.
Yo, just
So no Big Sean.
Then he kept composed, man.
Nas, Big Sean on a Hit Boy beat. I'm here for it.
Big Sean's been showing up lately.
We got that already though on KD1.
You did, but I wanted it again.
You want it again?
Yes.
Right.
Replace me.
It was a dope song. It was a dope song.
I'm
I'm not gonna lie.
Thank you.
It was
That's all I want.
That was on some smooth shit
for
though.
Big Sean compliments. That's all I do.
Hey, listen. While we're on the topic of Big Sean, and you want compliments, I still have not. I don't think I've heard a better verse than his verse on that Larry June joint. So.
Mm-hmm. Didn't a person who was coming on our show in the future say that verse was actually trash? Sure,
I don't remember that.
Our future guest.
Job with the cliffhanger.
You know what I mean?
Job with the cliffhanger. I feel like I know who it is, but Job with the cliffhanger.
Sin introduced her. I think she said that verse was trash, but we'll get to that on the live. So. You know what I mean? Well, let's move on, fellas.
To be continued, folks.
Yes, sir. Cliffhangers.
It's been said that Lauryn Hill is back outside. Not just an appearance at Hip Hop 50, but there's gonna be a 25th anniversary tour.
Yes, sir.
For the Miseducation of Lauryn Hill featuring the Fugees. Well, some of the Fugees because Praz is in jail, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah.
So
right.
I'm kind of excited.
Free Praz, well.
After her energy on that stage at Hip Hop 50, where it looked like she didn't lose a step whatsoever. She made me nervous a few times because she was talking to the backup singers like they was fucking up or some shit. But once they got rolling and they got downhill, she was cooking. To sit a rap snob, I know that this piqued your interest when you heard it. I'm
here for all of it, man. I'm waiting to get the tickets. I think they go on sale tomorrow. I'm gonna see what those tickets is looking like. I got to be in the building for this. Absolutely, man. Lauryn Hill herself, Queen. plus the miseducation of Lauryn Hill, 25th anniversary, plus the Fugees or
what remains,
whoever's left of the Fugees at the moment. Yeah, man, I'm excited for all of it. I still hold to this day. I don't care what y'all say. Lauryn Hill is the nicest female to ever pick up a mic, the nicest woman to ever pick up a mic.
Wow.
Yeah, if y'all don't want to rank her, top 3, top 5, or whatever, I understand that. She never dropped her, rap solo album, just like Andre didn't drop a rap solo. But as far as mic skills, Lauryn Hill is it in terms of the female spectrum. You know what I mean? So I am here for all of it. Deanie, what do you think?
I'm excited.
Are you?
I am. As you,
we don't believe you.
We don't believe
you. need more people.
I don't need.
You said that with no excitement, nigga.
Nah. I went to the website. I went to Ticketmaster, and like damn near like almost all the seats are gone, bro. So good luck to you trying to get a seat. The cheapest joint I seen was $108.
I thought the pre-sale was today.
Yeah, and a lot of seats were gone. I mean, it's Lauryn Hill, bro. 25th anniversary.
Seat geek, my boy. Don't go to Ticketmaster.
Copy. So I was excited about this in a sense because like I know we give praise to Queen Latifah, legendary MC Light. You know what I'm saying? The ladies that set the tone. But she probably was like the first female artist whose bars I actually like knew. You get what I'm saying? Like I actually used to rap them verses, bro. The Ready or Not verse, just phenomenal. I always dog her because I wanted more rap. The same way I dog 3 Stacks. I wanted more rap. And Miseducation was a lot more on the singing side. You know what I'm saying? Which is not what I wanted. I thought when this album dropped, she was just gonna be barring us to death. I was bugging. You know what I'm saying? I always held that against her. Then she disappeared for 90 years. You know what I'm saying? I even took a funny dig at her at the Massive Pill show. Nas was performing. We kick. Nas was performing. And I looked at the time and it was like almost 1:00 in the morning. And I'm like, yo, this would be dope if Lauryn Hill came out. And I looked at him, I'm like, this is around the time she pop out. It's 1 in the morning. You know what I'm saying? And then boom, Lauryn Hill popped out seconds later, bro. And I was like, whoa. Fucking whoa. I was blown away. I spoke it into existence, my brother.
There you go.
And I was completely blown away.
Okay.
Yo, blown away. So salute to her, man. I'm happy for her. She deserves this.
You know what?
5 Grammys that night? 5 Grammys for the album?
5 Grammys. Carrying them like.
Stay right there, Beanie. Don't move.
Big deal. Big deal. Talk.
We've been doing this podcast for a little minute. And this diplomatic approach that you have to Lauryn Hill is very much in stark contrast to what you used to say on this very platform about Lauryn Hill. You know, whereas you killed Kendrick, now we got to keep the same energy in the rap.
Okay.
Where you killed Kendrick, which is separation anxiety. Over a 5-year period, you're still killing Kendrick for this situation.
To this day.
Yet somehow or the other, Lauryn Hill is getting bailed out. Like, what's the energy shift with Lauryn? Did somebody blame you, Deanie? Do we need to run?
It's a. First of all, we in the 50th year of hip hop. My spirit is effervescent. My nigga,
you just killed Kendrick 10 minutes ago.
Yeah, but he ain't on the 25th anniversary, God. You know what I'm saying? When he gets there, he get there.
So
he Mr. Morale, 10 years in.
So when Mr. Mid and the Mid-Steppers gets 25 years, you gonna salute it?
I'm cooking it. I'm cooking. At least Miseducation was fire. You know what I'm saying? In the sense of music. Like,
I just wanted to understand because you used to kill Lauryn on this show, bro.
Sure.
Bro, I do because she stopped rapping, my nigga.
Let me address.
She was the chosen one who stopped rapping.
Let me address Deanie real quick too.
Talk to me.
But because you know what I mean, you just said, you know, you was mad at Lauryn because she disappeared and she stopped rapping. She ain't give you the raps that you wanted. You have the same energy for Andre. You know what I mean? He didn't give you the raps that you wanted, that you were expecting. Kendrick gave you the raps. Why are you so mad at Kendrick? He gave you the raps.
He wanted.
They weren't good, my guy. You know what I'm saying?
They weren't good,
bro. Like,
they weren't the ones he wanted.
I understand. Microwave music is microwave music.
I'm
bro.
Not talking about just Mr. Morale. I'm not talking just about Mr. Morale.
I always give him his props. Good Kid, Mad City is a classic. I always give him his props. Dan was elite. You know You know what I'm saying? The only joints I really cook, I get to Pepper Butterfly, I kind of throw a little salt on it. And this joint, which I think is just straight ass. Yo, it happens, bro. Even Section 80 was fire, bro. This shit is ass. It's ass. And I think the reason y'all love it so much is because one of your favorite niggas has been gone for all that time. It's like a girl you ain't seen in mad long. She pop out, oh, I'm happy to see you. She's here. She showed me, bro. You know what I'm saying? It's what y'all like. I'm not knocking y'all niggas, but that album is dirt, bro. I'm sorry. Salute to him. It's dirt. It's dirt. There's a few great records on there, but as a project, listening straight through. So after the first 2 spins, I was over, bro.
I don't know, man. I think you give Kendrick top 3 slander.
No way.
Right now,
honestly,
top 3
right now. Kendrick is number 1, Sin.
On his list. 3 stacks.
I think Andre might be number 1.
I don't think he's ever complimented.
3 stacks gets it, bro. No, I do. I
so
definitely
what you're
do.
saying is, for the sake of clarity, when it comes to Lauryn Hill, that time has healed that wound. You know, you put in the you holster in the weapon, and you finally give her a pass.
I'm giving her flowers for Hip Hop 50 and for 25 years of miseducation and for just dropping that classic The Score album. I'm giving her flowers for that. At the end of the year, bro, I might have the rightful smoking, bro. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? If she drops an album and it's doodle, I will be back on fire. Every time she showed up, she cooked. She cooked.
I don't think Lauryn's ever dropping another album, bro. She don't have
see
to.
that.
She cooked on it. She cooked on a Nas joint.
Listen, man.
Oh, thank you, Deanie.
She cooked on nobody. She cooked. She walked on it. You said verse of the year, which was on drugs, but I digress.
Yo, Deanie is in a rare form tonight, yo. I love it. When Deanie show up like this, I'm the happiest.
Listen, man.
Just keeping it a bean. Shout out to Cole, man.
Talk to me, Mace. 25 years.
Listen, man. Listen. There's a few things you could depend on, man. Death, right?
Yeah.
Sky coming up in the morning. You know what I mean? Taxes.
The sky. The sun is there. The sky's gonna be there.
Not Lauryn Hill paying them, but taxes. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But
you wow.
You know what I'm saying? So there's a couple things you know is gonna happen, right? So y'all know me. I don't bet against.
What is going on with this segment?
Y'all know I don't bet against shit that's gonna happen. I told y'all Donda 2 was never coming out. And Lauryn Hill is gonna fuck up on this tour, bro. Like, let's not pretend, man. Listen, she gonna blow the bag, man. Listen. Lauryn Hill, we all love her. Just like Sin said, I don't know if I call her the greatest because one album, I know it's more than 3 stacks, but it's still not much. You know what I'm saying? So, I don't know if I can call her the greatest. But that is the best album a woman rapper has ever dropped, easily. You know what I'm saying? I'm a Drake fan, so I can't not call it rap. You know what I'm saying? When I come up here and praise Drake albums, you know what I'm saying? Shouts to Lauryn Hill for paving the way.
So it's even better than all the Drake albums.
Yeah,
you call it the best
easily.
Listen, yeah, absolutely. Drake's just dropped 12. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying?
Yo,
well played, Sid. Well played. Well played. But you know what I'm saying? All I say is this: we know that Lauryn is gonna fuck this up, man. You know what I mean? She gonna go out there. She gonna tell people to not look at her while she performing. She gonna show up late. You know what I'm saying? Y'all think I get mad? Listen, Lauryn Hill been letting me down forever. Y'all think I get mad about these drumless beats? And like, imagine how I felt when she put out an album with no beats, man. She been making me mad forever, bro. That's all I'm trying to say. So, I love Lauryn Hill. Shouts to the 25th anniversary. But I'm just betting on her fucking up in some sort of way. Hopefully she don't. But I feel like that's what's gonna happen, man. I'm sorry.
I feel like she's been all right lately.
Mace, my brother in arms, man.
I think like showing up to dates when she's supposed to.
Yeah, she showed up.
But at 1:30 in the morning, 1:45.
It hasn't been a whole tour.
That wasn't a whole
tour,
bro.
I felt like it was, to be honest with you, man. Nas was taking pictures with everybody in the back, bro. He was there from hours before he performed, man. Y'all see Lauryn with pictures anywhere?
He was with MC Share back then.
So you think that all them times when Shorty was doing the breaks, it kept saying motherfucking like 400 times. They was killing time trying to get niggas.
It's because they know Lauryn was somewhere in Newark, New Jersey, trying to find a limo. Like,
Wow.
That's why Dougie Fresh had like 10 minutes on the beat. I'm dead.
It was Lauryn's fault, John. About that
the longest beatbox in history.
Yo, again, he did that shit so long that niggas got up and started to leave, bro. A mass exodus, like 10,000 people left after that shit. Like, what the fuck? We just want to see Nas, nigga. Get off the stage. All right. But
they was like, yo, y'all gotta stall. Dougie Fresh was like, I got y'all.
I got you.
Watch this.
I got y'all.
Hold my beer.
Watch this. Watch this.
Oh man.
So Lauryn and Patterson with Tretch in them. I got this.
I appreciate you saying that Lauryn Hill did that, you know, because as a Drake fan, I know sometimes you probably listen to Sade and try to pretend you care about her music. I care about Sade, but a lot of Drake fans lie about their fandom of Sade because of Drake. Niggas like us actually like Sade. There's a lot of fraudulent Drake. Oh, I love Sade. Shut the fuck up. No, you didn't.
They call it Sade, so you know. They call it Sadie.
Sadie.
I appreciate you giving Lauryn her flowers, bro. But
man.
The album is fire. You know, there's always been an argument about her rapping not enough. But I think the reason why they give her the rap flowers, right, is because as far as talent goes, it's the pitch, the NBA Live 2K, you turn the meters up to 99.
So
I think she might have been like the most gifted. You know what I'm saying? Matter of fact, no might have. She was the most gifted.
No question.
If you think about voice, breathing, pocket, lyrics, presence, swag, content, versatility. Those are 8 different categories that I just gave y'all. She had all of those, and it was all 90 plus out of a scale of 100. Like I'm thinking about, like as I'm talking to y'all, I'm thinking about how she was rhyming on some of the Fugees records. It was like it's rarefied air when she rhymed, because it was like she flowed like water. It was effort. Like I think I've talked on this podcast. There's some niggas you can hear the effort when they rhyme. When Lauryn spit, it used to sound like it was just the words just falling out of her. It was no effort to be that nice.
Mm-hmm.
I don't even know how many times she used to punch in. It just seemed like she would just come in and it would just be like flames. You dig what I'm saying? That's not even me trying to blow smoke up her ass. It's just like, not many people, male or female, had the ability to make rap look that easy and sound that easy and repeat it and do it when you felt like it. And usually when niggas are talented or pitched that high, usually it's something up there that's a little wrong. If you go through history, the super talented niggas are a little crazy. You know what I'm saying?
Bugged out. Facts.
Because they should have pitched so high that they're different. Long story short.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
They're just wired different.
Lauren's ability to sing at a high level like that and rhyme, there's nobody else who has that. Not even Drake. Because Drake fake can't really sing that well.
Yeah, definitely can't.
Talk about it.
Lauryn will give you a fucking ballad and then go rhyme with Wu-Tang in 94 type shit. And she belongs.
It's crazy.
You know what I mean? To me,
she belongs right there.
The only other woman, maybe not the lyricism, maybe that's the concept, but there's only other one woman for me that flowed at that high of a level. Singer might disagree. Foxy is the only other one for me. Foxy at her peak is the only other woman I felt like her flow was just like, what the fuck? Why is she so good at this shit? That's the only other one for me, personally, that flowed that good.
Maybe I thought you gave that to Nicki.
Nah, Nicki don't flow like Fox. Nicki's
not flow wise. No, yeah.
Nah.
Well, I'm talking about flow, pocket, breathing, Fox.
Yeah. Right.
She was the male host.
Bro. You know what I mean? So shout out to Lauryn.
Female host, my fault.
She was so good that niggas forgot that she didn't rap that much. That's how much the rapping was good.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Shout out to her on her 25th year anniversary of that legendary album that broke. If there was an internet to break, she would have broke it.
Facts.
She was viral before we knew what viral was. All her singles were inescapable. She's the only person to overshadow Wyclef in that Fugees. You know what I'm saying? In that movement. Lauryn's the only person you can put above Wyclef, because Wyclef had a great run too. You know what I'm saying? But
they did.
Before there was that nigga from fucking Black Eyed Peas, there was Wyclef. And the only other person that's Wyclef was Lauryn. Shout out to her. 25 years. If he could get tickets.
We talk about.
You know what I mean? I'll be there. Go ahead, Mace.
I was gonna say, we talk about the year in '98, and we give it to Jay and DMX, and we pretend like it was between them and Lauryn Soulmore. I probably had a better album than both. Won all the Grammys. '98 really was it. We just don't talk.
She cooked.
He had the biggest single though. That dude was a bigger record than anybody else, right?
That thing was crazy.
Mhm.
Crazy, bro. On a more negative note, I want to laugh for a second before we get into it. I saw somewhere that 45. I ain't gonna say his name, but y'all know who. 45 hired Gunna's lawyer. Like Gunna can't catch a win out here, bro. God damn.
Yes.
You know, bad enough you affiliated with allegedly snitching. Now you got 45 hiring the same lawyer as you. It's nasty work out here. I feel bad for that. That's a legendary straight to catch.
It is, man.
God damn it. And
That's a lot.
What the fuck you mean still ringing?
Yeah.
Indeed.
Rodeo kind of
Facts.
fire too, bro. I ain't gonna lie. You know what I mean? Shout out to
Yeah,
him.
but that boy didn't need nothing else nasty attached to his name. No. This
Bro,
is heinous.
He was
This
at
is
In-N-Out
heinous.
Burger minding his business and he caught that straight, bro. That's crazy. But I just made that up too. I don't know where Gunna was at when that happened. But Polo G, police raid at the crib. Mace, you coming to you with this one? What the hell? The Chatty Boys in the building right now.
Chatty Boys.
What the hell
Hey,
is Polo G
CBs.
doing? That kidnapping charges? What? I thought he was a rapper.
Voice. Break it down.
Listen, man. Polo G is he's basically being caught up. Just like you mentioned, he got arrested. TMZ announced it. We can't call him 100% because they did have Jamie Foxx looking crazy out here a few months ago. So I can't call TMZ 100% anymore.
Word.
You know what I mean?
Yo,
but
and who was it?
they still up there.
And they killed off that little viral girl.
Yes.
Yeah, they killed off Lil Tay too.
Yeah.
Jamie Foxx and Lil Tay. What's going on with TMZ these days, bro?
Thursday.
Bad work.
Because X is beating their ass.
What's going on? Right.
Always want to be first.
with the real news.
Mm-hmm.
So basically what happened, he got arrested, multiple charges, kidnapping being the craziest. But basically what happened was it was for his mans, right? That's what happened. You got the big mansion, you got the big crib. It was out in Miami, correct?
Mm-hmm.
We know Polo G from Chicago, so you know what we do. We get the big crib out in the big city. It happens in LA, happen out here in New York sometimes. You move little goons out with you. So basically, his man's had the charge, the kidnapping, the assault, all of those violations. And Polo G got arrested because since a gun was found in the crib, they had to make sure that he himself didn't have any felonies. You know what I mean? So he was arrested. They had to check his name, make sure he was good. You know what I mean? His record was clean as a whistle. You know what I mean? So he can relax. You know what I mean? He can get back to I seen a little post the other day. It said he's one of I think 5 rappers. I think it's like a DMX is on there and Jay and Drake is on there. Albums are platinum. You know what I mean? Shouts to the streaming era because I can't say I listen to many Polo G.
I didn't know Polo G was that lit.
Yeah, he is actually. Polo G numbers kind of go crazy. Under the radar though. Yeah, basically they just arrested him.
He was one of the first TikTok niggas. He had a song that was crazy on TikTok before I even knew who he was as an artist.
During the pandemic time too. You know what I mean? And he had that joint with TJ that went super duper crazy. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
They both still kind of lit off of the fame of that song. You know what I mean? He's right there. He was rapping with Pop Smoke and all the drill dudes. He's right in the middle of that wave. He got songs with Juice WRLD, songs with Dirk, King Von. He out here. You know what I mean?
He can actually rap. Fair play to Polo G. He not one of those who's whack. If you listen to Polo G, he's nice.
Right. You know what I mean? Which is, you can actually see that he cares about the craft. I've heard him on songs with rappers, and it kind of sound like he's trying to out-rap them. So you make a good point with that one, job. But bro need to, maybe keep better company, you know what I mean? Because he caught I don't know, his man's was kidnapped. And hopefully it wasn't at the house, you know what I mean? But yeah, that's why he got locked up. That's why he got his name in the papers, you know what I mean? He did something, but Polo G is the one the name is in it. I mean, he caught that. But he back at the crib now. He good. You know what I mean? His mom's just posting him in stories.
Listen, hit the like button. We know we didn't tell y'all at the top of the episode. We told y'all in the middle of the episode, though. But again, don't forget to hit the like button. All right? RoundtableMerch.com. Get you one of these. One of them truckers. We got flavors for you. Boom, trucker. RoundtableMerch.com. This is the lunch hour. We gave you some rap news. You know, we talked about some things. You know, you might not want to hear about Polo G in the chat, but this is the rap roundtable. This is not one segment of the rap roundtable. This is the entire scope of the rap roundtable. So we got to talk about Polo G because the nigga got fucking arrested for kidnapping, and he's one of the most popular rappers in the country. You know what I'm saying? But you know, get your merch. You see, I'm here waving these hats. Get your merch. RoundtableMerch.com. Support the brand. Deanie, take us home, good sir.
Yo, you heard that, brother, man. Smash the like button. Hit the fucking website, man.
We need 300 likes.
We need that. Salute
Yes,
to
sir.
Jarv, the point guard. Salute to Sincere, the rap snob. Salute to fucking Macito giving y'all that fucking top-notch industry news. Salute to me,
Okay.
Dean, the balance of the force. With our powers combined, this is the lunch hour. We're the rap roundtable. We out of here. You dig?
Yes, sir.
Sir,
Get your merch.
Get your merch.
RoundtableMerch.com. You heard?
rock with us.